is going Hinds. Welcome to my channel. I am in Barcelona. I don't know what that was. I'm in Barcelona for Mobile World Congress. It's this massive event where all the mobile manufacturers get together and show off what they have and their products, and they kind of compete. It's kind of like E3, but for mobile phones. If that makes sense. I'm here with LG to come see the LG G5 and the friends that they have that adapt into the phone, because the phone is modular. I'm going to talk about the friends that plug into the phone at another stage, but let's focus in on the phone. The LG G5 is this really badass phone. It's got complete aluminium all around it. It's got a 5.3-inch display, a removable battery, the latest Snapdragon 820 processor. That's top of the range specs, so that's kind of expected from like an A-tier phone. What isn't expected is some of the stuff that they've done on the phone feature-wise. The first thing I'd like to focus on is the dual cameras. What they've done is they've included 2 camera lenses so that they can snap a wider field of view. So one is the 75-degree one, the normal one that you probably got on your phone right now, and then they've got a 135-degree angle. So you get these super wide pictures that you can snap, which means that you can get more into your picture, and also it works with filming, so you can shoot video quality at like really wide angles, which is great for vlogging. The second really standout feature is the removable battery. The phone battery slips out from the bottom of the phone and clips kind of like a cartridge. But what that means is that it can keep that really cool, like full metal casing. But you can then replace the bottom part with another module, and those are the friends, and there are a whole bunch of them. I'm going to be doing a video specifically for them, but it really just expands the capabilities of a phone. What they've understood is that you can't have a phone that does everything. It's not a jack of all trades. It's counterintuitive to put millions of features into a phone and make it super expensive, and you only use a phone for very specific reasons. But what happens if you're a photographer? Maybe you want to get a camera grip with an extra battery. You want to connect a proper drone controller to your phone instead of using the touchscreen to fly it. Maybe you don't care about drones, but you care about audio. Maybe you don't care about audio, but you care about flying drones or taking great pictures. This way of working, this modular system, is going to change the way I think I'm going to use my phone. A kind of small addition, but something that I really appreciate is that it's got an always on screen, and that always on screen is black with a little bit of white text that tells you the date and time and any other information that you potentially want to have on that screen. And it runs at a very low power mode, so it uses under 1% every hour or something, which is great because that means that you don't have to switch on your phone screen to look at your phone. They said something along the lines of you look at your phone 150 times a day just to check notifications or time. So that alleviates that and probably will make your battery life go even further because you don't have to switch on the screen and unlock your phone every time. And lastly, one of my favorite things is that if you see the LG G4, they've got like the buttons on the back, so you actually operate your phone with your fingers over here. These are the volume switches, and that is like your on button. What they've done instead is they've moved the volume switches to the side of the camera. I prefer that because you can then use your phone properly like a camera, like with normal buttons on the side. And then what they've done is they've taken that home button and turned it into a fingerprint sensor, but a beautiful one that not only when you put it on reads your fingerprint and unlocks your phone, but it also depresses as a button, which is something a lot of other phone manufacturers don't do as far as I know. Above and beyond those, which I think are the greatest features, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, a micro SD slot, it's running Android Marshmallow, it's got NFC, Bluetooth, and some of the colors it comes in are silver, Titan, gold, and pink. So yeah, it's a really well-spec'd phone with incredible additions that really set it apart from other phones, especially for creators. But before I go, I did an interview with Ken Hong from LG. I'm gonna put that interview in here now.
The G5, what makes it so much more special than other smartphones that are being released this year and at MWC?
I think this is a groundbreaking device, and I don't say that simply because I work for LG. It was in the works for 3 years. So to actually see those 3 years of preparation come here to MWC 2016 is a truly great feeling. I mean, it's what's special about this is that it takes the smartphone concept and just turns it on its head. Everyone else is just adding more RAM or bigger displays or more pixels. We just said enough of that. You know, that's a race that nobody will win because everyone has the same components. Everyone can buy this from suppliers, you know, the same suppliers that everyone else is using. So for us, that was a win situation. So we decided to take that whole idea, throw it out the window, and come up with a new concept, and that concept is embodied in the G5, which is the modular design system.
Of the Friends that are coming out, it's obviously very personal, and playing is very personal. Obviously, it's a big deal of this whole thing. What is your personal favorite attachment?
I have to go with the VR glasses, the 360 VR, because it's unique. I mean, there are a lot of modules that you can probably also find similar ones, not exactly the same, but the usage of certain modules mirrors, other accessories on the market. But the VR glasses that we have, very different. It doesn't weigh your head down. I mean, it's really light. It's like goggles. It's like glasses, unlike some of the other ones are like helmets. And so you can actually wear this on a plane and not feel stupid, watching a VR movie on the plane.
I never even thought of that. That's actually a great use case.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole idea of it was, could you sit on a plane, wear it, and not feel awkward? And the final design that we came up with is everyone says, yeah, nobody cares that you're wearing thick glasses, but if you wear a helmet on an airplane, somebody's gonna get scared. Yeah.
Well, one of my favorite things actually about it being separate is that it acts as a remote control. So you have the phone in your hand, it's plugged into your glasses, it's not weighing down your face, and you use it as a button interactive, kind of like as a gamer, because that's what I love doing, is playing video games. And what you do in a dark room with a TV remote control, you've got it, and you just look at what you're doing and you interact with it. Like, that to me is innovative, because no one can do that other than other bigger companies that aren't using mobile devices. Where do we go to pitch our own modules and friends for the LG G5?
Well, in the future, we do plan to make that part of the entire ecosystem, is trying to get input from fans and people who aren't necessarily developers, right? I mean, think about it. There are a lot of people out there who aren't programmers, who aren't coders, who may have a great idea. Creativity is not limited just to programmers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, again, we hope to be able to offer something like that in the future once the ecosystem has launched.
Thank you so much for watching. Comment below, guys. What do you think of the LG G5? Honestly, is it going to be a phone that you're going to get? And what do you think of the Friends? Because the Friends that they refer to are those modules that clip in. Is it something that you're going to invest money in? Are you going to start building this really cool vlogging system using those Friends? Or you just want to have some toys that you can play around with? Maybe that drone and the ball that rolls around your house. Let me know. I want to know what you guys think of the phone, what phones you guys are currently using, and what helps you make the best stuff that you can, because that's kind of why I have my phone, to be honest. My phone is a creation tool and a contacting tool, but first and foremostly, it makes cool stuff. I really want to know. I'll see you in the next video. High five a stranger. Adios.